Ooh. Yeah. Good morning, friends. R to the O to the D. Retire on dividends, you know me. Cash flow mindset moving differently. Numbers don't lie, plans stay ready. If you want that life, say freedom with me. R to the O to the D. Retire on dividends, you know me. Built, not sold, yeah, intentionally. No hype talk, just clarity. If you want that life, say freedom with me. Mid-40s, married man, house stay loud. Raising up boys, turning boys into men. New puppy running, chaos around. Still clocking in, but he plotting the end. Giants fan scars, yeah, he wear that pain. Smiles through the losses like part of the game. Never throw shots, never talks that mess. Builds people up, less results address. Streams every day, never missing a beat. YouTube live X when the mic get heat. Not selling dreams, just showing the math. Wins and drawdowns, full on his path. Spreadsheet brain with a streetwise frame. Plays of discipline, never chasing fame. R to the O to the D. Retire on dividends, you know me. Cash flow mindset moving differently. Numbers don't lie, plans stay ready. If you want that life, say freedom with me. Yeah. Options on screen, risk handle precise. Structures built calm, every move got a price. Cover calls roll, protection in place. Time on his side, patience setting the pace. They say slow down, he say stay exact. Same calm tone when the market snap. Runs through mud, just to test that will. Same mindset when the chart goes still. Sings on the post, crowd laugh, he grin. Go dig a hook, but the lesson still win. Movie quotes fly, wrestling frame. Serious work, but he keep it light, man. R to the O to the D. Retire on dividends, you know me. Cash flow mindset moving differently. Numbers don't lie, plans stay ready. If you want that life, say freedom with me. If you want that life, say freedom with me.
Good morning, everyone. Today is freaking Monday, March 23rd, and welcome to GuesstiMania. We skipped GuesstiMania yesterday due to some schedule conflicts, but we are here now on Monday. Never too late, right? So let's have some fun and do some YieldMax guesstimates. But first, how's our boy Bitcoin doing? At around, what was this? This was what, Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. At like 8-ish, 8 p.m. We dropped, pretty big drop from 70,000 to 68, like just like that. Boom. And then we've kind of been like up, down, all around ever since. So why? Who the hell knows? Who the hell cares, right? There's no dot here. There's no circle to click. So there's no news that I could pull up, but that's where it's going. As far as the stock market, the red will continue. The S&P is down 0.74%. The NASDAQ is down 0.89%. The Dow is down 0.68%. And the Russell is down 1.31%. And again, all I'm doing at this point, I started some new positions on TSLY, GDXY, and who the hell's the other? Is there even another one? I forget. I have to check my Roddy sheet. Where's my high yield funds? No, it's CHPY too. Yeah, CHPY. But yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to keep averaging down. I'm going to buy 10 a day. If it keeps dipping, every day it dips, I buy 10 more. All right. When it recovers, great. I'll just sit on them and they'll pay me some money. As far as the actual Roddy positions, that I'm not sure of, because those can be costly. So if I'm going to commit to a position on the Qs for IWM, I got to be certain that it's close to resistance, close to the bottom. not resistance, support. But yeah, anyway, we're here for YieldMax. So let's talk about assets under management. Let's get the proper zoomage here. How you guys doing? Can you guys hear me? Hello, hello. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Good morning, everyone. We are live at 6 a.m. Monday morning. Everyone's grouchy. Everyone's drinking coffee, I think. I may have to take a coffee break because I'm only my first cup here. Good morning, Mardi Gras. First one here. You win. You win the championship. Double D, good morning. Good morning, Alan. Good morning, Wolf. Oh, LA Appliance in the house. Good morning, Bruce. What's up? What's up? What's up? Wooly Bully. What else we got? Unfortunately, I believe today is going to be a day of huge capitulation to the downside. You know, these words are way too big for this early. All right, so what else we got going on? Good morning, people on X. I see you. You're there somewhere, right? And yeah, let's get to going for number 2. Lucky, give me someone deliver, please. All right. Anyway, assets under management, largest fund, NVDY, duh. MSTY number 2, ULTY number 3, TSLY number 4. Do we care? Kind of, maybe. But NVDY, yeah, still the GOAT. The GOAT. Where's Chippy? Right down here, 427 mil. That's my GOAT. All right. Let's move on to the IV suckers. SMCI has the largest IV. It's not for a good reason either, right? If you pull up their chart, it's been a disaster of disasters. Let's do the 5-day. So the 5-day, I mean, they just, bam, not good, man. Pre-market, they're down 3.7%. They were down 33% on the 1 day. It was 50 though. No, was it? No, it was 25. The double leverage fund was 50, but then wow, so it got worse. So man, oh man, this one is quite ugly. But yeah. So that is why they have the highest IV. Most of the trading is out. So yeah, yuckity do, 107% IV. So what do you do with that? You cry, or you buy the dip, right? How many dips can we buy though? I don't know. Morning, Jake. Welcome to the party. Good morning, Kevin. Welcome to the party. For those of you that are live, what are you guys doing today? Do you have a plan? Are you averaging down? Are you opening new positions? Are you selling puts? Are you going to start a Roddy position? Are you staying the hell away from this market because you don't know where the bottom is? There's it's not easy, man. It's not easy to make the right decision in this type of market because, I mean, eventually this freaking war crap's going to die down, right? It's going to end. And you know what? It's going to be, the market's going to be like, boom, like this, boom, like boom, baby, boom. And then we're going to be like, damn, I should have bought. But again, it's too risky, trying to time the market. So to put too much money into any one day, I'm not doing it. I'm just doing a little bit here, a little bit there. I'm hoping STRC actually goes down today. Doesn't look like it though, but we'll see. All right, so GuesstiMania. Why are we even here? All right, so the distribution schedule, you guys know it, but I'm not talking. Let's look at Group 1. What the heck is today? March 23rd. Group 1 will declare on Tuesday, tomorrow, March 24th. I gotta let this dog out already. Give me a second. I'm back. All right. Give me this coffee. Actually, I'm gonna get more coffee. Should I get more coffee? What do you guys think? Let me play some music for you. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Need to save some money until I pay my taxes. Oh, I hear that, man. I don't know what to expect. But morning, backyard prospector. What's up? Yeah, I just got my coffee. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. All right, so we saw Group 1. They'll declare tomorrow. Group 2 will declare Wednesday. That will be March 25th. And this morning, we have Group 3. Who's Group 3? Well, they're the target 25s. There's only 3 of them. Not many really care about these funds, it seems, but and they just, it's pretty simple. They pay 25% yield. So is what it is. All right. Anyway, so let's let's double check too if they launched any new funds. Obviously, we would probably know, but if we go to our ETFs, it would pop up here. Again, I got my eye on YQQQ. I don't know. Maybe I should just start a small position and go from there. The fund strategy will cap it. Fund is not directly NASDAQ. Yeah, again, inverse exposure. Inverse. We need some inverse in this freaking environment. All right, anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the GuesstiMania tab first. Obviously, this morning, you know, these suckers are declaring over here. We can hide this field right here for now. And then, so here's the target yield. 25% for MSST would be 17 cents. 25% for NVIT would be 22 cents. And 25% for test would be 20 cents. So, I mean, again, it's not really complicated. This is what they pretty much pay. You could see, like, based on that, it's in line. The only drop is Tesla. Tesla has been having a sell-off. But as you know, has most of the market, unfortunately, but hopefully, things get better. But it's ugly out there, man. It is ugly. All right. So what I'm going to do is I have the performance of the ETFs over to the right. I'll have to do a zoom out here, 150 maybe. So if we look, actually, that's too much. Let's go back to 2. Let's go back to 2. Yeah, it's tight. All right. Well, anyway, who was green last week? So from Friday to Friday, CHPY was green somehow, right? They went up 71 cents. Their last payment was what, 38 cents, and the payment before that was 43 cents. So I'd like to think, since they had a green week, maybe they'll pay like 41 cents, right? A little, you know, maybe I'm thinking too much, but hey, we'll see. I don't know why I didn't update the actual yield to pick up the new sell, which would what be BZ. We're in the Z now. Spreadsheet's getting gigantic. How you peeps feeling? Are you just over this market, or are you enjoying it? Have you punched anyone in the face that said buy the dip to you lately? All right. Chippity doo-dah. So we got 41 cents. Who's the other one that was green? It was Salty. They went up 69 cents. So that's not bad. Again, they should go up, right? In the down market, you would figure. So I'm going to give them 40 cents. That's kind of in line. It's a penny more than the last payment. So why the hell not, right? Why the hell not, broski? All right. So again, all these others suckers, they went down. So I'm not going to look at that to calculate the yield. Also, I didn't pull the average IV. So we're going to go on historical data for group 1. Or is this? Yeah, this is group 1. So YMAX, I mean, they've been paying 8 cents. It's not, you know, it is what it is, 8 cents. YMAG, they're between 8 and 9 cents every single week. They'll probably go with 8 cents because, again, it wasn't really a good week. Is today recycle day? Okay, it's not. I thought I heard a garbage truck. All right, anyway. ULTY. How's ULTY doing? They got, what, 40 cents, 41 cents, 47 cents. What do you guys think? Oh, yeah. I want participation. I know it's bright and early, But you guys are gonna have to help me out a little here. I'm gonna skip ULTY. I'll wait for you guys to give me some guesses. I won't torture you with feet and 5e because I'm just gonna give them a payment in line with the old payment. So we'll give them a penny more each because they kind of lowballed last week. LFGY 23, yeah, in line. GPTY again, maybe a penny more. You never know. Volatility is higher, so they could be making some juicy premiums. This will do a penny drop. This one I'll keep even, and that's pretty much it. All right, back to ULTY. What do we got here? ULTY, we have 38 cents, and that is from the one, the only dividend degenerate. What do we got? We got 43.4350 from Bruce. Okay. 350, which I assume is 0.35 for LA Appliance. Wolf, Wolf, that's a low blow, man. 23 cents. That I can't do that. People will cry. A1 is going with 39. I like the 39. I like the 38. Sorry, Bruce. I don't think 43 is in our future. Hey, but you know, let's see how they actually did. They went down 27 cents, 0.86%. That's a tough one, man. Because they did pay 47 cents 3 weeks ago. So it's not out of the, completely impossible to do 43 cents. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think they want to go in the 30s yet. I think they want to stay in the 40s. That's just my thought. Because that's once you go in the 30s, that's it. We're going down. We're going to go down. So I guess I'm in between you guys, Double D, Bruce, and A1. I'm going to give him 40. It'll probably be like 0.4033, something like that, because we got 0.4066 last time. All right. Does that work, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. All right. So now we're going to go to group 2. This is where all the suckers are. All right. So what do? We go to realized tab. I was able to capture all of the trades, 5 days worth of trading. Anything that's highlighted in green, it means for the week they had a realized gain, right? A recognized income. And then we'll take that, we'll divide it, by the number of outstanding shares at the current time. And then we'll say, all right, how much did they actually earn per share? And then we'll highlight anything that calculates to be more than a 50% yield. And then, because again, everything else is probably just blah, 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 blah. I did not say blah, blah, blah. All right, so let's see. AIYY, what do we got? 97% yielded. So obviously, this 19 cents per share gain, bank bro. So let's go to AIYY on the GuesstiMania tab. I guess I'll have to sort it alphabetically, and we'll go right here. So they paid 10 cents the last 2 weeks. Price change wise, they did go down 36 cents. So that's not really helping them much. So how much did they make again? They made 19 cents. So you got to figure they're going to go up. They're going to pay a little more in my eyes, at least. So I'm going to give them 12 cents. That would be a 61% yield. Not much, but still it's a raise from the prior week. So good enough. Again, I don't even know. Does anyone even like AIYY? Let me see where they rank. Man, they're at the bottom of the barrel. 23 mil. I mean, it's no joke, but still. I'll take 23 mil. Give me. Circo. Yeah, something funky going on here. That definitely can't be right. But I'm not going to check it. But let's do Circo anyway. Scroll down. All right, so Circo, how much did they move up? Oh, wow. Maybe it was right. They went up 7% this week, 7.28%, $2.06. So they paid 71 cents last week, 66 the week before that, and 58 the week before that. Their IV is 80%, so their IV payment would be 46 cents. Oh, I mean, I guess we got to keep at this high range. Are they going to pay 73 cents now? That would, oh, look at that yield. That's an insane yield. Look at the yield, 127%. No way. I can't do it. Sorry. What about 68 cents? It's 118% yield. 66. Yeah, I'm going with 66. All right. Route 66. So, yeah, I'm not sure what you guys think. ULTY has not bad. All right. At least I'm not the only one that can't talk this morning. Not great, but not bad either. Bruce has AIYY. ULTY is Bruce's baby. Uh-oh. Don't talk bad about ULTY. ULTY been downhill. I mean, what's not downhill besides the VIX? The VIX is at 30, for God's sakes. I mean, what tarnation? All right, coffee break. Okay. I'm sorry, we're moving a little slow today. All right, so let's keep going. Up next is your boy Crash. I don't give a crap about the inverses, even though they're kicking our asses today. CVNY, 31 cents. They made 31 cents per share. Let's go. CVNY. 31 cents ain't nothing. How much they go up in share price? Nothing. All right, I'm just going to give them the 31 cents because they paid 35 last week. That's a 69% yield. Crash is right here, so I guess we could do it. They paid 30 cents last week. They went up $1.05. For God's sakes, they're going to pay 100% yield, guaranteed. Let's see what 40 cents looks like. Damn. Oof. Do I really? I got to give them. Oh my goodness. I'm going to do it. I'll do it. I don't care. There it is. I may be wrong, but I don't give a damn. They had a really good week. Crash, 55 cents, 103% yield. Anyone own Crash? Hello. All right, Double D. I'll do PLTY right now. Let's do it. Give me your guesses. Let's see. PLTY. All right. So last 4 weeks, 39, 47, 79, and 80. So they're on the up and up. Price change wise, they went down 19 cents per share. So that's not going to help. And if you go to the realized tab, we go to PLTY. They made 6 cents, but who cares, right? It doesn't really do anything. And their IV is 50%. That's very low. So their IV payment would be 39 cents. Sorry, Double D. I don't have a good PLTY guesstimate for you. In fact, it's going to be ugly compared to last week, I think. The question is, do we do 60s? What does a 62 center look like? 80% yield. That's still high, considering. Wow. What is the price of? Is that 40? That's not bad, man. They launched that freaking 50. And they're still at 40. That's solid, though. I just don't see the big payment. I may have to go in the 50s, actually. 54 cents, 70. Yeah, 50. I'm going 54 cents. Right? Good, bad? I don't know. It is what it is. All right, so let's keep going. Dr. Dre said, nothing, you idiot. All right, so they made 20 cents. That's not going to do crap, but we'll take a look anyway. It's freaking Dr. Dre after all. How much did they make? 22? No, 20. Bro, that's it? All right, they paid 25 last week, so yeah, that's not. I'm going to give them what they made, 20. There you go. Boom. 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 I forget. What movie is that from? Boom. All right, let's keep going. GDXY. Oh, yeah, that's my boy. Sorry, guys. I had to buy GDXY. That's the reason it's tanking. But hey, buy the dip. Yeah, buy the dip. All right, so let's see how they did for the week. They went down $1. They went down 12.75%. I wouldn't call that a really good week at all. I'd call that a straight up disaster. They did make 15 cents per share. So, and their IV sits at 13. I'm going to give them their IV. I'm going to give them a 13-cent payment. That's a 2-cent raise from last week. All right. So that's better than that freaking 11 cents. You know, I don't think my 11-cent dividend or distribution is going to pay the bills. Remember this, I bought this to now help me pay my bills. First payment was a stinking disaster. Hopefully the second payment would be, you know, so pretty, but we'll see. All right, so that's what I got on GDXY. How you doing? All right, so GMEY, they made 37 cents per share. GameStop, what's up with GameStop lately? I haven't really checked on that, the whole little saga. But Diamond Hands, you know, MOAS, it doesn't seem like it's happening anytime soon, at least. Or did it? Do we consider it ready to happen? Wow, IV 31 cents. IV payment 31 cents. Realized 37. I'm going to give them a little more than their IV. 33 cents would be a 53% yield. You know, they could pay more, a little more, but I don't know. We'll check it out. Check it out. All right, let's keep going, baby. Wait, we got some guesses here. Wolf jumping ahead. All right, we'll go to NVDY. I don't care. It's your show anyway. You guys run the show here. I'm just here to hit the button. I just hit buttons and type. All right, NVDY, their last 3 payments were 11, and 13. All right, how'd they do for the week? They went down 44 cents, so that's not going to help. And then we're going to go to the Realize tab and see that NVDY actually did make 15 cents per share. So Wolf says 9 cents for NVDY. Wow. I don't know about that. I mean, that's the IV. That's the IV payment. But yeah, I don't think I could do that. I got to keep them in the double digits. Anyone else? What do you guys think for NVDY? Are you agreeing with Wolf with the 9 cents? Or is it going to be 10 cents or 11 cents or 13 cents in line with last week? Jaws? I don't think it's from Jaws. I think it's like a comedy. Yeah, I can't. Maybe it's is it Zoolander? I'm thinking like Ben Stiller. Do it. Maybe not. GDXY hit a new 52-week low during the night time to back up the trip. Yeah, I'm just doing 10 a day. Nothing crazy. You're good with more? Good, because I'm going to give you more. I'm going back to 11. Again, they paid 11. Then they went up to 13. Now back to 11. They could pay 9 though, but I don't think so. But so that's NVDY. You also had a guess for MSTY. You had 39 cents for MSTY. Let's go to MSTY. First, let's see if they had any realized income over here. They did. They made 23 cents per share. If they pay that, that's a 52% yield, which is not exciting, really. Their IV, what the hell? I'm on the wrong freaking row. Their IV is 71%. So they're at least going to pay that, you would think. So the IV payment would be 31 cents. Wolf says 39. I know we got a lot of MSTY holders in here, so we need some guesses. So if you're on X, type in the chat what you think MSTY's going to pay today. Not today, Wednesday. If you're on YouTube, just the one YouTube channel today, type in your guess, your guesstimate. You know, that's the whole point of being live, by the way. We could be interactive. We could talk. We could cry. We could sing. We could go Scooby-Doo. All right, we got a guess here from O.D. Riley. What's going on? 38 cents. Ooh, 38 cents. So we got a 38 and we got a 39. A1 with a 38. So we got two 38s. Two 38s. Do I go by the majority? 37. All right, we're going down. Wooly bully. He's being a cheapo. You know, he doesn't want to pay all that money. He wants a little payment. Anyone else? Anyone else here that's hiding? You know, you're too lazy to type. Let me know. I'm taking a sip of coffee. I'll let you do your thing. Oh, that's good. I need to wake the hell up. It's gonna be a long freaking week, man. Does anyone else feel that way, or am I alone? Leveraged investing. Welcome from X. Wow, you are a very generous person with your 54 cents, but unfortunately, I don't think that's possible. Backyard Prospectors going with 33. That's probably possible. Well, the IVs again at 31. David Coffin showing up out of nowhere, 41 cents. I don't know, man. I think it's probably 38, to be honest. That was OD Riley and A1. But yeah, I'm gonna go with 38. Appreciate the participation. All right, 38 cents is no joke. It's an 85% yield, so no reason to cry on that, Wolf. That'll pay you plenty, and then you'll be making bank, bro, as they say. All right. Any other guesses? Any random guesses, or should I just keep going down the line? Who is next? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hoo-wee. Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-wee. Look at that. They made 77 cents per freaking share this week. Freaking Robinhood, man. Oof. All right, let's see what they're doing. All right, so their last 4 weeks, 34 cents, 38, 42, and then 42. I mean, that's wonderful. It's upwards income. And then, the last two were kind of in line with each other. Their IV estimate, though, it shows 36 cents. And then price movement wise, they did go down 65 cents. So here's the question. What the hell are they going to pay? What's HOOY going to pay, broskies? All right, if we look at the realized income, 77 cents, right? That's what they're going to pay. Is it? No, definitely not. Their IV shows 36, and they were in the 40s. So I'm thinking 40s. A1's being a little cheapo with his 40 cents. I don't know, man. You got to give up a little more money than that. Good morning, Nikki. We're just guessing HOOY. So what do you got? We're going to wait for you now. HOOY guesstimate. Oh, leverage investing. I love the X participation. All right, leverage investing. He's a very generous man. He's here to help boost up our yield. He's a yield maxer. 47 cents for him. Who else we got? 41. Okay, you like 41. All right. Well, let's see. Let's go back to the realized again. They had a realized income of 77 cents per share. Just remember that. I'm not saying they're going to pay it, but that's just what happened, right? So, and they paid, 42 cents. So I think, even though they went down in share price, I think they'll pay more than 42. So I don't think it's going to be 47 quite like leverage investing says, but yeah, it's just maybe just a boring ass 43. At least they can say they raised their distribution, right? I don't know. There you go. Me and Mardi Gras, we're on the same page over here now. Mardi Gras for the win. A1 is making all kinds of guesses. He's covering all of his grounds. He's going to guess every number and then say he's right. See? All right, so that's HOOY. That's your boy HOOY. Who else we got? Oh, damn. Look at this. Marrow. They made 34 cents. $34 per share. Bro, I mean, look at that. They're going to be 100% yielder. I'm giving it to them. I don't care. I don't care. What's 100% yield? Not much. Probably like freaking 13 cents. Yeah. 13 cents would be 121% yield. So I don't even have to give him 13. I'll give him 12. So welcome to the 100%ers, Marrow. Look at their IV. Their IV is 95%. That's an easy one. All right, let's keep going. Sorry. I'll give you time to guess that one. How about Murney? Murney's a fun one to guess. I'll let you guys guess. Oh man. Murney, they made $1.04 per share this week. That's a lot. Good Lord, that's a lot of money. All right. How much per share did they go up in share price? Negative 24 cents. So that's not going to help. Again, last 4 weeks, 37, 38, 39, and 38. Very consistent income from our boy Murney. Their IV payment would be 25 cents. But again, we look at this. They made $1.04 per share. They're going to give you something. You know, they may give you 100% yield. I think so. Right? I think so. 38 again. Why not? Boom. 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 I'm going to give him 39. Screw it. All right. You guys are too slow. You got to wake up. All right. Anyway, realized income. Let's go. MSST. Well, it doesn't matter what you make. Skip over these suckers. Ooh. PP. Who owns this one? PayPal fund. All right. 255. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. All right. Their last 4 payments. 21.20, 49, ridiculous, and then 33. All right. So how much did they? Yeah, they didn't. No one really went up in share price this week. I mean, that's kind of a given here. But again, how much did they make per share? I mean, that's ridiculous. 255. That's ridiculous. What's that from? Ridiculous. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna give them 100%. Should we give them 100%er? Or is it too obnoxious? Yeah, probably too obnoxious. All right, let's go like 41. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that's obnoxious in its own right. But again, they made a lot of money. They made $2.55 per share. But they don't have to pay it, obviously. I'm going to give them 42. 42 looks better anyway. A1 said 41. I don't know who's that's for. Probably not PP anyway, but anyway, let's go with that. Who else is left? Anyone else? People that made a lot of money last week. SMCI. I'm scared to look at the price of this thing now. SMCI. What is the price? Oh my God. They went down 30% last week. That is awful. Their IV is 107%. They're going to pay 100%. So that's good, right? But this thing just gets bad news after bad news after bad news. Not SMCY, but SMCI, the underlying. How much did they make? They made 54 cents per share. They're not paying that, so don't worry. Their IV, again, is at 100. So they're going to pay at least the 10 cents. They're probably going to pay 12. I'm going to give them 12. That's 100. That's a crazy looking yield right there. That's 124% yield. Yeah. Can you say that? All right. Anyway, coffee break. What are you guys doing? Who's off today? SMCI is asking for money back from who? All right. So let's keep going. I'm losing my voice, but it's okay. It's all right. All right. SNOY has made 49 cents. 49 cents per share. Wow, they paid 7 cents last week. Good God. They're going to have a good payment. Their IV is, God, it's only 53. What is a 14 center? 83% yield. Last 4 payments, 8, 6, 13, 7. All right, I'm going to give them 12. 12 center for 71% yield. All right. All right, let's keep going. What else we got? Wow, look at Zomo taking over. We are taking over. They made 64 cents per share. Let's see how much they went up in share price. Yeah, there you go. 20 cents, broski. Their last four, 6, 9, 6, 9. Okay, Cletus. I don't think they'll go back to 6. I'll keep them at 9. In fact, they may even pay 10. I'm gonna give them, yeah, screw it. I'm gonna give them 11 because look, man, they made 64 cents per share. All right. So give them a break. Give them 11 cents. Give them something, you know, for the Zomo holders. Any Zomo holders here? All right, let's keep going. Don't just stand there. Let's get to it. All right, XYZY, the worst freaking ticker ever. We'll cover them, though. They did make 276 per share. Their last four, 24, 35, 56, 51. So we have no idea what this one's paying. This one's a wild child. But, yeah, you got to think it's probably in the same range, right? If you give them 50 even, that's 100% yield, right? I mean, they made how much again? 276. That's a lot of money. That ain't no joke. Yeah, I'll leave them at the 50. Leave them at the 50. All right, so that's for the realized. All right, so what we do now is we go over here and we sort by the ETF gains and like who had some massive gains last week. All right, try to keep that in the picture here. AMDY went up $1.38, up 4.6%. So obviously, yeah, you like to think they're going to pay a little something. They're 52% IV. Their IV payment would be 31. So you're going to give them like a little bump, 35 cents. RDYY, how we doing? Let's see. They went up 4.42%, 88 cents per share. So they had a good week. They've been paying what, 30, 33, 29, 27. I'll put them back in the 30s. How about a 32-cent payment, 81% yield? YQQQ, they paid 5, they paid 6 again, and then 7. So they did go up 31 cents per share. I'm going to give them 7 cents though. I think this is one that they just want to be consistent. Again, this is a $12 fund, and I'm sure they don't want it to, drop too much because when this market recovers, YQQQ, I'm guessing, is going to be a hurting. Let's see, ABNY, how they doing? Well, they went up $1, right? They went up $1. How all these suckers go up? My portfolio did not go up. Did yours? All right, whatever. They went up 2.42%. 31 cent would be their IV payment. What are we looking at? 34? Yeah, I'll give them 34. Screw it. Do we want to keep going? Yeah, we'll do Robley and CONY, I guess. Robley made 39 cents per share. No, they went up. I'm sorry. You know what? I think I screwed this up because I'm supposed to add back the distribution. Yeah, I'm adding back the wrong one. See? Oh. Don't worry. We'll get it right at some point. There you go. How's that? Better? Let's do a sort. There we go. All right, CONY. Yes. All right, they went up, what, 1.95%, 58 cents per share. What have they been paying? They've been paying 31, 59, 61. What the heck did they go up? They went up 58 cents per share. They're probably going down today. Yeah, I'm going to give them like 40s, 41. All right, I think everything else, everything else is just going to get the IV. What do you think? There you go. All right. And now we sort by guesstimate yield. Who is the winner? The winner is SMCY. Well, I wouldn't really call them a winner, but they are going to yield based on GuesstiMania, 124%. I have what? I have 600% yielders. There may be more after this week, but we'll see. Circo, 115% yield. Marrow, 112. Bernie, 108. Crash, 103. XYZY. Yeah, where's Winter? Winter, actually, no, because MSTR did kind of good last week. But all right. So that's it, man. That's it, Cletus. Come on, Cletus. Should we look at house money? House money. Although I got to check now my formula again. These freaking formulas are going to be the death of me. All right, so that one's actually picking up, but we still want to update it for the next one. BZ. The day hasn't even begun. I lost my voice. What the hell am I doing? Okay. All right. House money percentages. Who's the winner? Well, miss these. You know, they paid you back twice your original investment if you bought at launch. NVDY, how we doing? Well, they're almost at 2 times over. They paid you 190% of your original investment had you bought at inception. Why? Well, look, launch price was 20. They paid 38. Obviously, math it yourself. Coinbase, CONY, nah, 162%. Again, they had a reverse split, so it's going to take them a little longer. You can see the numbers are all screwed up looking. But again, that's what reverse splits do. They make the historical data look ugly. Plenty. No reverse split for you. Launch price was 50 there. And yeah, they paid out 69 cents. So obviously, yeah, they're at 136% house money. XYZY, 106. But the good news is we now have a race. NVDY versus Meta. I guess we could throw AMDY in there. Next week, one of these or 2 of these or maybe even 3 of these. Actually, let's see. AMDY, is it even a possibility to pay over $1? Nah. Nope. All right, NVDY, what are we looking at? Let's see. They paid 24/7. Phoebe, 24/7. Yeah, that's NVDY, yes. Very possible. Phoebe. Actually, no. Phoebe, I need to give them. I'm giving them $20 launch price. Yes. And that puts Phoebe at 100. I don't know why, like, it comes up funky. How was that? But whatever, man. Hey, whatever. So, yeah, congratulations, Phoebe holders. You have now hit 100% house money. So NVDY should be next week. More and more are going to hit house money. I know people probably are like, whatever. But, you know, kind of good, right? Kind of good. All right, 655 is the announcement of the 25%ers. Do we care about those? You guys want to know what they're paying? Do you? Did we get any good news tweets yet? And we need some green today. I know it's not happening, but hey, Walmart's green. Good morning, Bueller. You are late, but we will allow it today because it is Monday after all, and nobody's too excited about that. It's a red Monday at that, so you know what the heck. All right, so if we expand this now, expand that, and then we can type in what these suckers are paying. All right, you want to do that? If I look at the Roddy again, options wise this week, yeah, I'm going to sell puts on TSLL, and I'm going to roll the VIX. My VIX expires tomorrow. No, I'm sorry, Wednesday morning. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with my index plays, honestly. I got to figure it out. It's not cheap to average down on those, but we'll see. All right. Yeah, I guess we'll get the numbers. Let me get some coffee up in her. We got 138 people, by the way. Not bad. That's between YouTube and X. Oh, 137. Someone left. They got mad. They said, come on, Cletus. Come on, Cletus. All right. Surely TSYY will split soon. Any ideas on what the ratio would be? They're $25 funds, so I assume they'd want to go back to the 25, or they could pivot like YieldMax did in 150. So I don't know. I would say looking at this, maybe a 10 for 1, right? Which will put them above 25, but still. Shirley, don't call me Shirley. All right, where the hell's the freaking email? Does anyone even care about the 25%ers? I guess not. All right, I got no email. You guys got an email? No email for you. Should I play the crypto song on the way out in honor of Bitcoin being red? And then I got to get my ass moving today. All right. I'm going to play some beats. Maybe I'll put on a video for you guys. Let's put on an old video. We like the old videos, right? With the suckers out there. What's this? That's me. That's that. That's that. Who else we got? We got Jay and Sylvia. There you go. There's a good video, right? That sucker. We'll play some music. Let's see. I'm going to hit skip, blow it up, and I'm going to play a song. But of course, as always, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, and this video was for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you're entertained. If not, whatever. And the email's out. Shocker. All right. Freaking shocker. All right. Give me a second. All right. MSST. Where you at? 0.1704. NVIT 0.2217. If I could talk. And then test. This is a test 0.2097. So obviously, as expected, you can see based on the guesstimates. But yeah. Oh, we got a question. Pay the piper. Roddy piper in a diaper. All right. How are they holding up? I mean, they're right. MSST not that great at all, actually, because again, they launched at 50. MSST is at 35. So yeah, not good. NVIT is at 46. They're holding up the best. And then test is at 43. But again, they're underlying everything's shit right now. Everything's shit. So everything's going down. So, considering it's not terrible, but MSST is pretty bad. All right. All right. So let's play that song. We know it's not financial advice. You guys can think of a keyword, and then we'll wrap this freaking day up. Let's get this Monday over with. Let's get this Monday pumping out. I'm going to play a little crypto music, and then we'll call it a day. Sound good? All right.
This one's for the stackers, the believers, the ones who saw the future before the world did. They laughed when the white paper hit the net. Said it wouldn't last, yeah, I remember that bet. But the blocks kept rolling, tick-tock chain. Hard money rising while the printers go insane. 21 million, that's the final command. No central bank could change in this plan. Those around the world keep truth in the chain. Freedom money breaking every fiat domain. Cold storage like keys in my hand. Self-sovereign living, yeah, I understand. Volatility storms, but the mission stays true. Stack sats every day, that's what we do. Retired on crypto, taking a stand. R to the 2 the O to the 2 the C, that's the man. Daily stacking BTC is the plan. Hard money, future in our hands. TikTok, next block, hear the band. Bitcoin rising across the land. Retired on crypto, taking a stand. Building our future with the hardest money known to man. Fiat keeps falling while the debt grows tall. Trillions printed up just to cover the fall. But Bitcoin marches like digital gold. Every 4 years the same story told. Hash rate climbing like a rocket in flight. Miners worldwide keeping truth in the fight. Permissionless rails running night and day. A monetary system no king can sway. From Wall Street towers to a farmer's land. Bitcoin leveling the economic sand. Not your keys, not your coins, understand. This is the revolution already planned. Retired on crypto, taking a stand. R to the 2 the O to the 2 the C, that's the man. Daily stacking BTC is the plan. Hard money, future in our hands. TikTok, next block, hear the band. Bitcoin rising across the land. Retired on crypto, taking a stand. Building our future with the hardest money known to man. Now listen close, here comes the move. Corporate treasury with a Bitcoin groove. Company called Strategy changed the game. Michael Saylor stacking sats in his name. Balance sheet loaded, conviction strong. Playing the Bitcoin century long. And this TRC spelled out so clear. STRC the preferred right here. Preferred stock ride in the Bitcoin way. Yield and conviction for the bold and the brave. While the world still wonders what this will be. We're building the future on BTC. Stack the sats, hold the line. Tick-tock block every time. Freedom money can't be banned. Bitcoin rise across the land. Retired on crypto, taking a stand. R to the 2 the O to the 2 the C, that's the man. Daily stacking BTC is the plan. Hard money, future in our hands. 21 million written in sand. Bitcoin standards sweeping the land. Retired on crypto, taking a stand. Generational wealth built by BTC's plan. This is not financial advice. I hope you were entertained. If not, I'll do better next time. If you made it this far and you want to prove it to all the suckers out there, you gotta say the keyword. Be about stacking. Until next time, stay humble, no looking back. Be about stacking sats. Stay humble, no looking back.
All right. If you made it this far in the video and you want to prove it, you got to say the keyword. You got to type in the keyword down below after the video's over in the comments, whether you're on X or YouTube. And that way I know, and all the suckers out there know, you made it to the end of the video. The keyword today, courtesy of Wolf, is stop the freaking bleeding. Enough. We're done with the sale. We're done with the discount. We're done with the red. Stop the bleeding. Seriously, stop the bleeding. Yes, backyard. Buy the freaking dip. Yeah, buy the dip. Anyway, if you made it this far in the video and you want to prove it, keyword is stop the bleeding. All right, I'm out of here. Hopefully everyone survives this Monday. I'm not sure if I will, but we shall see. Thank you for watching and have a good day. Later.